Hi, good morning everyone. Myself Anurag Jha. Today I will discuss about 7 steps of Kaizen implement. First of all, please subscribe my channel. Quality is everything in my channel, and please watch and share my full video. Today my session is basically based on what is Kaizen and also discuss about the 7 steps of Kaizen implement. So let's start. What is Kaizen? Kaizen is a Japanese word that is meaning of change for better. For example, if you are working as a receiving inspection area and if you want to reduce the inspection time for any supplier product, and if you will implement some gauging inspection for replacement of 100% inspection of the product and reduce the timing on the behalf of gauging inspection, that new idea is called Kaizen. Means this implementation of new gauges, that is called Kaizen. For example, of in a process, in any machining process, if you implement some new ideas, on the behalf of new ideas, you reduce the cycle time and increase the production, increase the productivity in your assembly line. That is called Kaizen. So now we have to discuss about the 7 steps of Kaizen implement, how to implement Kaizen in your organization. So this is the very important. So first step is the involvement. Involve means involvement. You need to, first of all, you need to make a safety team, cross functional team, and you have to minimum 10 to 12 person, 10 to 12 person need to include for involvement. That is most important. So as a top level management, you need to, first you have to making some safety team, and you have to means who's working, who's more talented person is in a flow, is a working. So you need to make some safety team on 10 to 12 person. That is most important, and motivate to each person. That is very important, because without innovation, without any motivation, you can't be go for Kaizen implementation. So for Kaizen implementation, first you need to motivate your employees in a flow. Second point, second step, that is called problem, finding the problem. So you need to work 360-degree angle. Means you have to monitoring all over in organization where is the problem. So first of all, you have to list down the total problems in your organization, in your process, in your receiving inspection area, in a production department, in your R&D department, in any areas. You have to list down all problems, and you have to just categorize the all. For example, if you are finding the total hundreds problem in in your organization, you have to just divide the 10 problems in, and finding you have 200 problems. You have firstly take the 10 problems. Third is the solution. Third is the solution, finding the solution. In the process, after finding the 100 solution, 100 problems, you have to take 10 problems firstly, then after you resolve the problem, then after go for the next 10 problems. So first you have to take the 10 problems. So second, third thing is the solution, finding the solution. You have to work on solution. So in the process, first you don't categorize, you don't um, you don't criticize to each and every person in a CFT team. That is most important. You have to list down all solution of any problems, any type of solution. So don't think about that is a bad solution idea, that is good solution is the better solution idea. After list down the all solution, you have to, on the base of some tools, you have to categorize that is the most important, most best solution of this any resolving the problem. So you have to list down the best solution. After the finding the solution, go for the implementation. Implement, that is most important. After finding the solution, yeah, this is the right solution, you go for implement. Means you have to implement the solution on a process. After implementing the solution, fifth is the checking, that is called check. So after implementing the solution, you have to auditing the process where you have to implement the solution. If your solution is going on the right direction, means you will get the positive response, positive result. That means your solution is a good. Otherwise, if you're after implementing the solution, if you finding the not a good result, you again come back to the third step, that is called solution, finding the again solution. Because if you are not going on the positive response, positive result, never go to the next step. Okay, after auditing process, you have to check, you have to monitoring, yeah, this solution is the right direction. Six is the standardize. standardize standardize the check. After implementing, after checking, if you, yeah, this solution is the best solution and you get the good result, you have to standardize the process. Standardize the process means you have to implement some SOP, you have to implement some one point lesson OPL, we have to implement some WIP work instruction on a process, we have to implement the solution. And you have to also give the training to the operators. So this is the new solution. You have to monitoring hourly base and weekly base, such type of you have to mention in your OPL, you have to mention in the SOP everywhere. So in this way you have to implement, you have to standardize the process. And final is the repeat. Repeat means first stage you have to work on the 10 solution. Again you have to work on the 10 problems. Sorry, first is the 10 problem. Again you have to work on the 10 problems. So if step by stage you have to eliminate the all problems. You finding the 100 solution. You have to remove the all problems. So on the behalf of all solution and eliminating the problems, you have to implement solution. Your productivity will be increased, your production will be increased, your customer complaint will be reduced, your productivity increase means your profitability will be increase your organization. So I think this video will be very helpful for your organization. I think you will implement 7 step, follow the 7 step for Kaizen implementation in your organization. Thank you and good luck.